Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Booked with Debbie. I'm so glad and so happy and appreciative that you clicked on today's video. I'm so excited. This video has been a week in the making. I had this idea where I was going to track what I read, what audiobooks I listened to, and see really like how much do I read during a regular working week. So that's what I did this previous week. And now I get to share all of that with you. So we are going to jump right into today's video. And remember, if you like this type of content, please follow along. Hit the little bell button so you don't miss any videos that I post. Please like, comment, share, and I cannot wait for us to grow this book community together. So this was a really fun experiment for me because I got to see how many pages I typically read, how many books I read, when I'm doing my most reading, because I'm being mindful of tracking it all. So it was pretty cool. And I found out that most of my reading gets done during the working week, not on my days off, which is interesting. So on Sunday, I started Society of Lies by Lauren Ling Brown, and this is a Reese's Book Club pick. And this takes place at a Princeton University eating club, and we see between two sisters, we get both of their point of views, and we do go back in time, and we also have present day. The youngest sister has sadly passed away, and it's kind of ruled like a mental health situation, and the oldest sister's like, this looks very similar to a accidental death of one of her classmates at Princeton's eating club. And we see Naomi, the youngest, leading up to her death, what was going on. We see Maya, the oldest sister, present day, but also her time at Princeton. And it's just unweaving the mystery of what really happened to Naomi. On Sunday, I read 14 pages of this book. And then I also started, because I drive so much for work, I started an audiobook. This was The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. And I've read that before. It's a 5-star read. I love all of Geneva's work. But I wanted to listen to it as an audiobook because the second book is coming out in April. And I just wanted a refresher of what happened, but I already loaned out my copy of the physical book to somebody. So with that being said, I played the audiobook, and I, on Sunday, listened to 1 hour and 8 minutes of The Perfect Marriage, which was pretty solid. So that started my reading week off pretty good. Going to Monday, I still was listening to The Perfect Marriage. I listened to 1 hour and 1 minute of the audiobook, and I read 21 pages of Society of Lies. So that was my Monday. We're still in both stories and just kind of trucking along. On Tuesday, I read 15 pages of Society of Lies, and I listened to 30 minutes of my audiobook. I really only listen to audiobooks while I'm driving to or from work, or if I have an appointment for work. I never really do it on my day off unless I'm running errands. So to say I got 30 minutes of my audiobook listened to on Tuesday was pretty solid for me, and I'll take it. Wednesday, I listened to 56 minutes of my audiobook, and I read 0 pages of Society of Lies. This is where I knew I was kind of losing interest in this book, but I liked the synopsis, so I'll pick it back up tomorrow. On Thursday of last week, I listened to 1 hour and 48 minutes of my audiobook, finishing The Perfect Marriage. So in 5 days, I finished that audiobook, which was pretty solid, and I was very happy. And now I can't wait for the second book to come out. Also read 34 pages of Society of Lies, which I thought was really good because I was kind of getting bored of it. And then here's where things took a turn. On Friday, I switched from the physical book of Society of Lies to the audiobook because when I like a concept and I'm already like a good chunk of the way in, I already got used to the characters. This wasn't a DNF book. This was, I want to know what happened, but there was so many extra details that I need fast pace. You're going to lose me. If it's a mystery, I want that thrill. I want a good, what is happening? What happened? And it wasn't just doing it for me. So I did switch to the audiobook thinking maybe I can just like listen to it as I'm like cleaning up and I'm driving to work. And then I can still hear the story and I can still be attached to the characters and know what's happening. But I know myself, and I knew if I kept reading this physical book, I would take a month to finish it. And we have reading goals and we have big TBRs that we gotta get through. I can't be spending a month on one book. It just can't happen. So that being said, when I switched to the audiobook, I listened to 1 hour and 47 minutes of A Society of Lies, which pretty good. And I obviously still like the story to be listening to it for almost 2 hours, but I just couldn't sit down and immerse myself in it. I just couldn't do it. With that being said, I picked up a new physical book. I picked up The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. I'm not sure how you say her name. And this is the true story of this, of Sherry. I did read this, and I read 28 pages. So already off to a start.
I'm coming live as I'm editing this, and I just realized that I never filmed Saturday. So Saturday, I read 13 pages and listened to 50 minutes of my audiobook.
With that being said, this previous week, I read 111 pages of physical books and listened to 420 minutes of audiobooks, which 420 minutes equals 7 hours and 54 minutes of listening to audiobooks last week. Almost 8 hours of listening to audiobooks is insane to me. I had one book completed, I was in the middle of another one, and I started a third. So we are on our way to hitting our February TBR goals, and I'm just so excited. It's kind of crazy to see it all on, broken down by day, and I can really see my reading habits. Like, I knew, because I wasn't reading a lot, I wasn't that interested in the physical book and trying to take time out of my day to immerse myself in it. Where when I switched to an audiobook, I was like rocking and rolling because I could get other stuff done. And it's really cool to see just kind of my reading habits because I never tracked it. Highly recommend you do the same and track your reading for just 1 week or a couple of days and really see what you are doing and know your reading habits. So maybe you don't want to be stuck on a bored book. You don't need that in your life. And maybe you'll start noticing patterns and can pick to a different book and enjoy the process of reading because it is truly so much fun. And each story is a journey throughout, and we want it fun and we don't want it to be boring. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I had so much fun kind of filming it. And if you like this, please comment below and I will film some more of these videos, especially as we're going into spring and summer and the warmth. And I have all of the beach reads and I have more time dedicated to reading because I'm going to be reading outside in the beautiful weather. And if you like this, please comment and I will keep these types of videos up. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you do not miss any time that I post. And I'm so grateful that you clicked on today's video. If you watched to the end, I appreciate it even more 10 times. So thank you for being booked with Debbie. Enjoy the book that you are reading. And remember, if you don't like it, you can DNF it. Until next time.